Give the keto diet a try? No, absolutely not. I refuse. What did I eat for breakfast today? Plain bagel with veggie cream cheese and a black coffee. Have I tried the Grimace Meal milkshake? No. And by the way, it's not a milkshake. I'm not kidding. It's not a milkshake. They don't have milkshakes at McDonald's. It doesn't have enough dairy content to be considered a milkshake. They just call it a shake. Arkham says, hope I can get a membership on the React channel. I guess we'll see. Guts says, what's up? I haven't been here in a couple of weeks. I got Persona 5 Strikers and Metroid Dread for Switch. I'm nearing the end of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. It's been a good ride. Good to hear. I'm glad you're enjoying gaming. Good to have you, Guts. Is the Ken wig banned? The Ken wig is not a hat. It's not a hat. It's a wig. I don't wear wigs on stream. They're uncomfortable. If it's a special event or something that's different, I'm not going to be wearing the Ken wig. I told you all it was uncomfortable. I wasn't going to wear it. What are my expectations for Exo Primal? I have no clue. The game looks like a fun team-based shooter that you play online, but I don't know if it has any substance to it. It seems to me like a very repetitive, grindy game that maybe you'll get hooked on and you'll actually have fun with because you like the gameplay loop. But does it really have anything of substance that would hang with other major games? Probably not. Seems like a fun summertime romp, something to play if you need something to play in the middle of the summer. But outside of that, I don't know if it really has much to it, you know? As of SF6 Blanca says, I hope you do DSP Tries It food reviews again. No. DSP Tries It was retired for a reason. DSP Tries It was an ongoing series I did for a decade. The series entailed me trying fast food items and reviewing them in a live taste test setting. In fact, DSP Tries It was a long precursor to a lot of people who do literally do this full time and make a ton of money and are very popular on YouTube for doing it. I'm not saying that I inspired them. I'm just saying that I had the idea a million years ago. People thought it was funny, so I rolled with it. All right? I stopped doing it many years ago. The reason being was twofold. Reason number one, I didn't want to be eating fast food all the time anymore because I was trying to change my diet. It was going to be me cooking at home all the time, eating better foods to try to reduce my weight and be healthier. And take a look. I swear to you, I'm not sucking in my gut. See? I'm not sucking in my gut, and look how much weight I lost. My stomach used to be out to like here. So I lost a ton of weight by not eating fast food. It just melted right off because I'm eating home-cooked meals that are healthier. Okay, that's number one. Number two, the show wasn't profitable anymore because, you know, back in the day when I did a DSP Tries It, I would get probably between minimum 10,000, sometimes upwards of 20 to 30,000 views on an episode. And the way ad revenue used to work on YouTube, which used to be very, very lucrative, no exaggeration, I'd be making anywhere from the lowest end, maybe like 50 bucks, but sometimes I'd make hundreds of dollars on a DSP Tries It video. Yes, I was making that much money, literally just going to the fast food restaurant, buying a meal, coming home and filming it. Why do you think I did it? Because it was simple, but it was very profitable. What ended up happening was, over time, YouTube lost profitability. And there's no ad revenue to be had really on those kind of videos anymore, unless you're getting insane amounts of views. Well, when I was doing DSP Tries It, at most I was bringing in a few thousand views, like 2,000, 3,000. And that kind of viewership doesn't bring in money. I mean, I'm not kidding. I was making $5 on a DSP Tries It video where the food cost 20. So why am I doing this series? It doesn't make sense to keep doing it. It's unhealthy. I don't want to eat this food, and I'm making no money on it. Why would I continue the series, correct? So why would I bring back DSP Tries It? The other thing is, this is another factor as well. When I moved out here in 2014 to Washington State, it was like a whole new world, right? Everything out here is different. There's different restaurants. There's different fast food chains. There was all this stuff to try. Things like Jack in the Box, Taco Bell, things that hadn't been near me in Connecticut were now options for me because they were literally right here on my same block pretty much, okay? But what ended up happening was I tried everything from McDonald's, everything from Burger King, everything from Wendy's, everything from Taco Bell, everything from Arby's, everything from Dairy Queen, everything from every fast food chain, Jack in the Box, all the ones around here. And within a few years span, I say 2014 to like 2017, I tried everything out here and it was all covered. And people are like, well, why are you doing the same ones over and over? Because there's nothing else. Like, there's literally nothing else to get. If there were other chains, I would try them, but I'm eating everything that's out here. That's all that's here. So the show got stale. And I said, I'm just going to retire it. And what I did is I replaced it with Feasting with the King, which is now called Feasting with Phil, where instead of me just doing a fast food taste test, we're actually ordering food from real big restaurants that make these very high quality dinners, and we actually try a whole meal live, multiple entrees sometimes, and I'm reviewing that. It's an evolution of the show. It's changed to be something very, very different. And a lot of people say, what's a mukbang? Well, it is. It's kind of a mukbang, but it also has elements of a review show and things in it. It's a little different, right? And I'm enjoying doing that every once in a while. But now we even have something different where last month we did the Fight and Feast event where I tried 3 different recipes from the Street Fighter cookbook. This month, my wife's going to be doing American Fare style food, and we're going to be trying those recipes live. So me having food into special events has become kind of a thing now, you see? And I think it's good because to integrate food into a special event makes it special. If I was just doing weekly, DSP tries it, it's not special anymore. It becomes repetitive, it becomes boring. It's just more of the same. And when I'm doing the same thing over and over, it's not interesting anymore. But if every once in a while, every month to 2 months, I'm doing a special event and I integrate trying taste testing food into that event, that's a little different, right? That's a little better, right? So that's why I'm not doing DSP Tries It again. I don't feel like bringing back DSP Tries It makes sense. I'd rather do it the way I'm doing it, okay? So I hope that explains. I hope that makes sense to you. Happy Saturday to you, Derek. I'm not going to spoil what's in the playlist. We're going to see in a little bit.